Tonight was simply historic in Houston-Harris County to see the plethora and diversity of leadership that assembled here tonight as a part of this power panel. It was just incredible. I am humbled beyond words to have been a part of this experience. I sincerely believe that it's, as many have said tonight, it's the beginning, it's the genesis. As this place, God has used as a launching pad to thrust onto the public scene, into the public arena, a coalition of diverse leaders whose hearts are in the right place and whose heads are in the right place. And as we articulated tonight, if we could really bring our collective compassion and our collective competence to the table, we can solve issues that have plagued our community for decades and for far too long.
Let me just tell you, irrefutable evidence that African Americans are more represented in every component, every element of the criminal justice system, from arrest to incarceration, and I might go ahead and mention unemployment, which is a huge part of the problem, which would lead to the criminal justice system.
Now, you've got to develop programs that bring in the whole community, not just parts of it. And we can't stop just tonight. We can't stop by having just this conversation tonight. We've got to move on. We've got to continue to have these kinds of forums where we can all talk openly and honestly about the discourse between law enforcement and the community and the criminal justice system as a whole.
By looking at the panel tonight, what I can see is the community, unity, love, and heart. You can see the dedication that people are willing to put forth to do a good effort. I think this is the start of something very great and the coming together of us all.
Well, where we go from here tonight is exactly what Bishop Dixon said, putting things into action. I'm committed to being a part of the process, being a part of the team, because as I said earlier, we're in it together. We got to work together. We got to be willing to break down the barriers together. We got to be willing to look at each other in the face and talk openly about what's our strength and what's our weaknesses, and build on our strength and minimize our weaknesses. So tonight was, in a word, powerful, and I'm so proud to have been a part of it.
I'm excited about what's to come. I'm looking forward to the workshops and the symposiums and the strategy sessions, and returning to meet this same audience and even a more diverse, larger audience with a list of not just stated problems, but a list of well thought out solutions. We're going to Texas Southern University to deal with black-on-black crime. We're going to deal with this issue of grand jury selection processes and how it is that the flaws in the grand jury system are designed such that they cannot yield equitable and fair and just results. We're going to deal with the issue of probable cause and how it is that the disparity between the numbers of African Americans and Hispanics who are arrested and incarcerated as compared to the majority white race, why that's so and how we can fix it. And we're going to call to task those who are in public education and in law enforcement to help them understand that racial sensitivity should not just be a buzzword, but a complete different orientation, so that we begin to understand that the we versus them and the us versus them kind of way of thinking is detrimental and too expensive for all of us. We've got to make the changes now so that our children and our children's children will inherit an America that's much different from this now. Ferguson is America, and we dare not think that if Ferguson can be Ferguson, it could be Houston, it could be Harris County, it could be Dallas. But with this model, we believe that the nation can glean from it, and change, real change, can take place for the good of all. That's what the American dream is all about. Stay with us.